Okay. Yo, listen, the sense of incompletion, okay? The sense of incompletion is an absolute illusion. It does not exist and it shall never exist. That is to say, one wants to be more than who he is, or I need to be more than who I am. I want to do more, I need to get more, and I'm chasing more. It's an illusion. It's a vicious cycle and it has no beginning, it has no end. That's the fact, that's the reality on the ground. You are just enough. Once you realize it that you are enough, you live the life as who you are, not wanting to be more, not wanting to possess anybody or have more, material possessions. It's just comfortable, it's total freedom. But for as long as you've never realized that, you continuously be chasing after, wanting to be more than who you are, and it has no end. And that is where suffering is. That is where most people are stuck, in their life. So listen to this, Alan Watts.
You see, the fundamental misunderstanding most of us fall into is this. We believe we must get somewhere, achieve something, become someone other than who we already are. And so we set off on this great journey of life like it's a straight road with a finish line at the end, some distant place where all the pieces of the puzzle finally click. But this illusion of a destination only creates a perpetual sense of incompletion. It feeds the notion that now is never quite enough, that you are never quite enough. But let me ask you, what if there is nowhere to go? What if, in this exact moment, everything you ever needed to feel complete was already present? Not as a potential, but as a reality waiting for your recognition. The game changes entirely when you act not from lack, but from fullness. To act as if you already have everything is not pretense. It is not self-deception. It is a return to sanity. It is a shift in the inner posture of your being. You are no longer begging life for scraps. You are walking through it as though you were the author of its pages. Because in a very peculiar way you are. When you walk, talk, breathe, and create as if your desires are already yours, something curious begins to happen. The world bends, not because you forced it, but because you ceased resisting it. You see, reality is not as fixed as we like to think. It's more like music than mathematics. Fluid, expressive, alive. And like music, it doesn't arrive at a particular point to make sense. Its meaning is in the unfolding, the rhythm, the presence. And so when you align with that rhythm, when you live as though you are already whole, already wealthy, already loved, you become the dance rather than the dancer. This is not a matter of pretending. It is an invitation to recognize that your inner world is the starting point, not the response. You don't smile because the world is kind. You smile, and the world often returns the gesture. So too with abundance, with love, with freedom. To wait until you are free, to feel free, is like waiting for silence to begin your song.
Live your life to the fullest. Just be who you are. Realize it now so that you shall be free forever.